Boom. Let's go. All right, this deck does not suck. What is up, Janksters? It's your boy Graham, also known as HamHawks42 on the internet, and today we have a deck that was actually submitted by my friend Operator, who challenged me to take a look at this deck, kind of tune it up a little bit, which we did on stream today, and as of this recording. And I want to talk with it. I wanted to share it with you because I think it's a really cool idea. This is a gain and drain Abzan deck. So the goal is to gain life, and every time we gain life, we want to ping our opponent down with life loss. And we have a number of situations in which we can actually ping them down for life loss, gain life, and then ping them down for additional life loss. And so we have a lot of different ways that we're going to do that, and we're leveraging 3 colors to do so. Now, this deck is Alchemy legal. So this is a standard deck with Alchemy cards. So this is Alchemy. Not historic, mind you. And so let's take a look at it. So we've got Lunarch Veteran. This is a phenomenal way for us to gain life. It gains life when creatures enter the battlefield. It's kind of a half a Soul Warden. When creatures enter under our control, we gain a life. And when it's the Luminous Phantom, if we've disturbed it, whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, you gain 1 life. So we're gaining life either when creatures are entering the battlefield or dying. Depending on which side is in play at any given time. We also have Cursebound Witch. This card is fantastic. It's a 1/2 for 1. When it dies, you draft a card from its spellbook. There are all kinds of goodies in here that are all witch themed, many of which, like Trespasser's Curse, for example, drain our opponent. We also have Curse of Leeches, which is another one that can drain our opponent and gain us life in some cool ways. So Cursebound Witch absolutely fits the bill perfectly, does exactly what we're looking for. We have Deadly Dispute in here, primarily for those Cursebound Witches, but this is also a phenomenal card draw engine if we're able to get some other pieces online, or if we have any artifacts lying around, which this deck probably will. There are a couple of great uses for Deadly Dispute. Frankly, this card is gas. If you're running black, you should probably consider putting it in the deck. It's just so good. We also have Jadar, Ghoulcaller of Nephalia. This is a phenomenal card that gives us bodies every turn that we can be sacrificing. We can also be swinging for 2. It is bringing creatures into the battlefield. Creatures are leaving the battlefield. Trigger, 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 trigger. You love to see it. So Jadar, Ghoulcaller, Nephalia is a phenomenal piece of the engine. There are 4 of in this deck. This deck has primarily 4 ofs just because, frankly, it's a couple of adjustments that I made to the list. And I like having playsets to make my decks more consistent. That's kind of one thing that I generally lean on. It may not be the best deck building philosophy, but it's my personal favorite. Usually with the one exception that is legendaries, a lot of the time with legendaries, I'll only put 3. In the case of Jadar, I feel like it's worth having 4 because he's only a 1/1 that costs 2. This guy eats removal for breakfast. You are going to see this guy get blown up a lot. And so as a result, having additional copies in your hand, very, very useful. So Jadar, great card, super cool. We also have Prosperous Innkeeper. This is another redundant trigger with Lunarch Veteran. It also gives us a treasure that we can sacrifice for Deadly Dispute. Prosperous Innkeeper's a house. This card is absolutely fantastic. You'll love to see it. So you're gaining life every time a creature enters the battlefield. Trigger, 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 etc., etc. We also have Dina, Soul Steeper. Now Dina is in here for a couple of reasons. The sacrifice outlet on Dina is useful, especially if we have a Lunarch Phantom, the Luminous Phantom out, and that way we're gaining life when creatures die, so that can be useful. But this is primarily here because whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. That ping is exactly what we're talking about, and this is another 4 of because, you know, she does have 3 toughness, so she can survive a fair amount, but she's going to pull a lot of removal as well. We also have Meathook Massacre because Meathook Massacre is phenomenal. This card's absolutely great. It also gains us life, loses our opponent life, gains us a lot of gains us a lot of advantage in being able to wipe the board. And when you have pings down, when you have other cards that already ping down, getting Meathook Massacre into the mix as well is insult to injury. You'll love to see it. This card is absolutely fantastic. Need I say more? We also have Marauding Blight-Priest. This is a 3/2 for 3 that has the ability whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. This is a common from Zendikar that was okay in draft, I guess. But in this deck, the amount of pings you can get off of that is absolutely fantastic. And so all of a sudden, Marauding Blight-Priest does kind of a bad veto impression. Veto, Thorn of the Duskrows being a card that whenever you gain life, your opponents lose that much life. Also similar to Sanguine Bond, I believe, is the other ability that does that. It's similar to that, except it's each trigger that each time you gain life, it's each gain life trigger and your opponent only loses 1. So if you gain 5 life at once, with Veto or Sanguine Bond, your opponent loses 5 life. With the Marauding Blight-Priest, your opponent only loses 1. Fortunately for us, Meathook Massacre, Lunarch Veteran, Prosperous Innkeeper all trigger single individual times. And so because each individual trigger is going on the stack separately, Marauding Blight-Priest triggers separately each time. So it works perfectly in this deck. So Marauding Blight-Priest, absolutely phenomenal addition. It also makes this deck a little more budget friendly, which is nice. I appreciate that. We also have Sanguine Brushstroke. This card is fantastic. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you create a blood token and counter a card named Blood Artist onto the battlefield. And Blood Artist says whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So it hits them for 2 and you gain a life if you have Marauding Blight-Priest or Dina down. Fantastic. Blood Artist fits exactly what we're doing to a T. This is all about the gain and drain, baby, and this can do it. But wait, there's more. Sanguine Brushstroke also says whenever you sacrifice a blood token, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Again, that life gain on the drain is very, very important because that's going to trigger the Marauding Blight-Priest. It's going to trigger Dina. And on top of that, it says when you sacrifice a blood token, you do not have to use the blood token's ability to sacrifice it. You can sacrifice a blood token to Deadly Dispute and get this trigger. So that's very, very handy. And so we also are only running 21 lands because the mana curve in this deck is very, very low, as you can see. And it works. It seems to be working pretty darn well. So, you know, we have a lot of pathways. We have a couple of the slow lands. And all in all, like, you know, juggling 3 colors I expected to be a really significant challenge, especially with cards like Sanguine Brushstroke, Meathook Massacre that have 2 black and the mana cost, and cards like Dina that have black and green. But I found that actually it's not that bad. We were able to take really good advantage of it, especially because of cards like Prosperous Innkeeper, which help fix our mana in cool ways. So I gotta say, all in all, the other consideration, you'll notice the only white card is Lunarch Veteran. And so one question that you might have is it worth it to run a whole other color just for Lunarch Veteran? And given how important Lunarch Veteran is to the engine, my answer to that is yes. When I first sat down and looked at this deck, I wasn't so sure about that. But having played it for a couple of games, including some games on the ranked ladder, I've realized that that Lunarch Veteran is very important. It actually does a lot of work in this deck, and that's fantastic. You'll love to see it. So this is the deck. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run some gameplay footage from my stream that I took earlier today. So if you enjoy that, please hang around. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you'd like to join the stream, twitch.tv/hamhawks42. You can check that out. Weekday mornings is when I stream. And you can actually challenge me to build a deck of your choice. So if there's a particular card, particular combo, particular weird, janky idea that you've got, you can actually throw it at me. And as long as you got some channel points, which is a currency that you accrue by hanging out and being part of the channel, it's absolutely free. As long as you've got some channel points, you can actually challenge me to build that deck. So I'd love to see you out there. And we are going to go ahead and run the gameplay footage. Thank you so much. All right. So here we go. This is the Abzan gain and drain. We have Dina, we have Marauding Blight-Priest, Sanguine Brushstroke, and Prosperous Innkeeper. This is actually looking pretty good. And we got 3 lands. Nothing wrong with that. Deathcap Glade can come in on 1. Cool. I'm thinking this pathway is probably going to come down as a black mana source, so we have access to Sanguine Brushstroke as early as turn 3. Never mind. That Sanctum is huge for us. Let's get Innkeeper going. Yeah, Krupik, the fact that we ulted Teferi in that matchup was definitely to our benefit, for sure. No, that was a good game, though, my friend. Thank you. Ooh, Welp, and we don't have instant speed removal. This could be a problem. This could be a significant problem. We shall see. Let's go Blight-Priest here. Ching. Good morning, God Prince Jester. How's it going, my friend? Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Yeah, and again, huge thank you to everybody who stuck around from the raid. It means the world. I really appreciate it. All right. Hey, Pizza, how's it going? Welcome back, my friend. Oh, so I see Hammer. What's going on? Have a Johnny Steadfast come to Arena? I think a Johnny Steadfast is historic legal. I could be wrong, though. All right, Smoldering Egg coming down. It does qualify as a dragon, even as an egg. Let's go Brushstroke, and we could throw Dina here as well, which is intriguing. No, let's do it. Alright, so if you need to create an Ajani Immortality build using Valkyrie and Ajani. Oh, Luna, that could be fun. Alright, trying to wake up earlier for the menu job. Rock on, Jester. Good luck with that. I know that is not always an easy proposition. Alright, so we got a cool engine going, but we don't... Like, getting rid of the Prosperous Innkeeper with that Spike Field hazard was very important for our opponent. Never didn't have it. Let's go. Innkeeper's back again. Tell a friend. Brushstroke's back. Prosperous Innkeeper's gonna trigger off the Blood Artist. We got some action going on here. All right. They hit us with a Divine Purge. I'm gonna be really sad. Moonveil Regent. Okay, good card. Moonveil Regent for 1, even better. Man, Fearsome Hope is good. They could still hit us with a Divine Purge. That is a possibility. All right. Yeah, well, it was nusted. Yeah, Days Back, you're exactly right. It's nust. It's nuts. It's busted. It's nusted. I like that. But no, it's busted for sure. No, Fearsome Hope is incredibly strong. I got these decks if you don't really attack the creatures and part of the permanents. Yeah, Sean, exactly. No, this is a cool deck. I like it. Not if they can change the cards that are too powerful, right? Okay, do it with the redemption. It must have been Johnny on the spot with that redeem. Go ahead and sacrifice the Marauding Blight-Priest so the Sacred Flame does not resolve. We got a Blood Artist ping. Blood Artist ping. All right, so Sultai Delver. All right, we can do that. Things make lots of tokens on trigger for Mystic Reflection. Other things tend to make Vilespawn Spider, Kaya Ghost Hunter. Kaya Ghost Hunter's ult is good. Vilespawn Spider is good. Jigsaw. The other one is Tend the Pest with Demogoth Titan. That's a classic. There's also I think it's Reverent Hoplite. I want to say is a white card that's capable of doing some good stuff. Meathook right now would win us the game, Sean. I believe it. Yeah. Get rid of one of my Blood Artists. I don't love that. 5 minutes ago, didn't like the deck idea. Yo, got you, Matthew. I got you. So we're getting a couple Blood Artist pings on the way out, but it's not quite enough, unfortunately. Oh, dude, do you actually have to do some shenanigans behind the scenes to make that happen? I've been creating a crazy amount of tokens if you have Devotion to White. Yeah, exactly. The Beta Black Lotus card that was stolen from an LGS signed by the artist and Richard Garfield worth 50,000. Charlie, I had not heard about that. You use your blood vials. Yeah. I'm gonna need I need a card in hand in order to activate those. No, Luna, I can't activate them without a card in hand. Yeah. We'll need with the tokens. Yeah, had we discarded Jadar, it could have been. Back to the end of yesterday's pizza term. Slapped it back. Exactly. That's exactly what's going on there. Very similar. Okay, have to sacrifice it. Don't have a choice. Yeah. This picture of the dude like he just strolled out of the store. That's insane. So if we Meathook, we can Meathook for 2. We kill their whelp. We kill our entire board. You win. Okay, do I Meathook now or do I attack first? Attack and hook. Okay, that's what I thought. Pop the tokens. We have some options here. Yeah, we got options. Give it a card in hand. Yeah, slap you back. Yeah. So wait, if we pop the tokens right now, this will hit him for, because it's a gain and drain. Yeah, let's do that. Farewell Meathook, it's fun. If they were draw a discard, oh my goodness, that'd be so good. Yeah, got him. Okay, cool. So recover from the shock, which is there too. Yeah, slap back, I believe it. Dude, Hollywood, I agree. Yesterday was awesome. It's a goofy hand. Meathook can get us out of a lot of scrapes though, so let's keep it and see what we can do. Dude, Hollywood Pizza, I know, yesterday was fantastic. So everybody, yesterday, actually, I was jamming with, Hollywood put on a tournament. It was an Alchemy tournament that I got the privilege of commentating on. We had an absolute blast. Another Jadar, eh? That's not ideal. We had an unreasonable amount of fun. Yeah, we had an unreasonable amount of fun. It was an absolute blast. And next week, we're actually doing a historic tournament that is going to be a pretty big deal, honestly. Because it is actually going to be a mythic, or it's going to be a Neo qualifier, which means the winner actually gets an invitation to the set championship, which is, fun fact, the Pro Tour. So it's literally a Pro Tour qualifying tournament that Hollywood Pizza is going to be putting on starting next week. I cannot wait. It's going to be an absolute blast. So next Sunday, keep an eye out for that. It's going to be off the hook. It's going to be off the hook. It's going to be off the chain. It's going to be off of all the things. I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. Why not just have all the Jadars that they had? We're working on an operator. Yeah. We're working on having all the Jadars. But yeah, Hollywood, I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. Well, they have all removal for Jadars, so that's fair. So Meat Pants just sat down. It's going to be off the chain. Oh, a tournament next week, Sunday, that Hollywood Pizza's putting on. It is a historic Pro Tour qualifier. It's going to be an absolute blast. Entry's only $6, so if you've got a historic deck that you think can go the distance, get in there, man. It's going to be a blast. Yeah, she's just using removal on Jadar. Yeah, removal on Jadar does do good work. We can Meathook for 2 here. Get rid of those tokens, but I think we want to get Jadar online first. And keep Meathook up, or Deadly Dispute up, rather. You know, Pizza, you are currently here. Let me. I have links disabled at the moment, but I can give you rights to do just that. So give me a second. Community, that's the roles manager. There we go. All right, Pizza, I'm giving you a mod sword so you can post links. All right, there you go. And my opponent's probably wondering what the heck is just going on. So yeah, Hollywood Pizza, you've been knighted, and so you are more than welcome to post links in the channel now. So yes, if you want to post the link to the tournament, please do. Yeah. Yeah, of course, man. My pleasure. So Matthew, report Pizza. Oh no. Go mad with power and get banned. Yeah, exactly, Luna. Exactly. You understand how it goes. What did you do, Decathlon final? Charlie, nice. For card and comic out. That's awesome. Congratulations, Charlie. That rules. Dude, I'm looking forward to Wednesday too. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, Duo and I are gonna be playing a little bit of MTGO on Wednesday, which will definitely be an interesting change. My goodness, they just have all the removal for Jadar, and I don't appreciate it. I'm gonna Deadly Dispute Jadar because homie's gonna die anyway. Are we trying out a certain format? We're gonna be trying Penny Dreadful. Yeah. Wiz, exactly. Nice kappa. Surely Hollywood would not go mad with power. Surely. Tenacious P. Good card. Good doggo. All right. No cheesiness here, of course. All right, Blight-Priest pings are online. All right, so we're setting our engine up. We could have meat hooked there, probably should have. No secret tech, Frog Tribal. Oh, slap it back. Heck yes. Frog Tribal all day, every day. Let's go. Yeah, opponent gets us with all these Jadar draws, right? No, Frog Tribal's a blast. I'm a big fan. Yeah, Tenacious P gonna step in there for sure, but I'm just gonna create a new one anyway. Get a ping. Let's go. I'm liking this deck. I'm liking this deck a lot, as a matter of fact. So Arlen is a problem. We do need to get rid of Arlen one way or another here shortly, and I don't think we have a good way to do so. Have I decided what to play? Duo? I have not. I have not given it much time, if I'm honest. It'll be nonsense, right? Should already eat more removal, exactly. Let's go Phantom. Let's get the ping happening. But yeah, do any recommendations that you got as far as what to play in Penny Dreadful? I am all ears. Ching ching, 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 ching. All the triggers. All those sweet, sweet triggers. Playing High Tide? All right. I don't know enough about the format to say no to that. Jeskai aggro. Ooh, Days, that could be fun. I'm not opposed to that idea. Helena and Elena coming out. Bloodhearted triggers, Marauding Blight-Priest triggers. Twice. Lunarch Veteran, Marauding Blight-Priest. Yeah, the amount that we're triggering is pretty great. Not something I would recommend for new players. I believe it. Yeah, yeah. Dead in front of the Grolnak and the new Oglor. Yes! Slap it back. I love that combo. This opportunity to get 3 cards. Yeah. Oh, Luna Meathook's lethal here. Dope. Oofta. All right. Bringing some heat here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, we can just take it. Because we've gained an obscene amount of life this game, and I like that. Oh, we're 1 mana short? Okay. Or are we? Ding. All right, so now we can throw the Meathook for 4. Wipe their board of everything but Helena and the Werewolf Pack Leader. Our entire board dies. Operator, eat it? What do you mean? But yeah, so we would hit for 6, 12. Yeah, that's lethal. Attack with a zombie first, and it's lethal. Yeah, we got lethal. I think regardless of whether or not we attack with the zombie. So yeah, I'll swing with the zombie. Yeah. Actually, oh, take it to the face. Yeah, I got it, operator. I mean, at this point, we could actually just, well, yeah, no, let's. Boom, that should do it. That should do the job, because we got the Meathook triggers and the Blood Artist triggers. Oh, dude, there's a Fire of Invention deck in Penny Dreadful. That rules. Boom. Let's go. All right, this deck does not suck. That's very true. All right, double Jadars in the opening hand. Jadar wins games, so let's keep this. We also have 3 lands, which is awesome. You'll love to see it. I'm play this down as a white source. We have access to Lunarch Veteran. We do not have access to a second land, unfortunately. On a turn 2 land is not available to us, which is truly unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Get in for 1 damage while we can. All right. Sultai is black, blue, green. Yeah. First time I've seen the deck beat werewolves operated. That's awesome. There's no new Delver one between the moon. Yeah. Bug. Yep. Sultai is bug. Exactly, Luna. Cursebound Witch. Jadar. Let's go. Gain some life. Once known as Bug Delver. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we come up with. So we're going to be building a Sultai Delver list. I'm interested. We're going to have some fun. The shard's got names, so I don't remember. Oh, Meat Pants, it's all good. Took me a minute to memorize them as well. Just get humans or just get mid duo. What do you mean? I'm kind of cool either way. All right, Jadar getting fatefully absenced, and because Jadar's gone, there's no sense in attacking with the token. Six AP consistencies. Nice. Make a decision. Let's go humans. Just got humans. I like mid range, but humans are cool too. Ching, 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 ching. And we're gonna deadly dispute the zombie because it's in your head. Zahambe, A. Because I really want the Jadar trigger, but I also want to draw some cards. Test of talents on the deadly dispute. That hurts. That's actually pretty brutal. Thank you, Duo. Appreciate that. Dominance ended with the advent of second breakfast. Oh, that's right. Isn't that the one with all the eggs? And I bumped my bumped a little lever that adjusts the height on my chair. So sorry about that. That was a little awkward, to say the least. No attacks. We're gonna. All right. Thank you, Duo, for sending me that list. I appreciate it. Yeah, main deck test of talents. You know, it's what you got to do sometimes. The prior spell, I'm sure too. It's been 8 hours of Ding Luna. That's right. That's so brutal. All right, so we are stuck on 3 lands, which feels way bad. Marauding Blight-Priest, excellent. So we got some triggers, triggers with a side of triggers. Yo, dog, I heard you like triggers, so we put these triggers in your car. All right, rock on, Duo, do it up. Send a Lunarch to his death. Actually, operator, that's not a bad idea. Exhibit Hawks 42. Thank you, Hollywood Pizza. Exactly. Exactly. That's become one of my favorite jokes. The yo dog, I heard you like, and then whatever. Got some breakfast. Pimp my deck, right? Exactly, Hollywood. Ah, Divine Purge. Ugh. This is gonna take 6 damn years to get back into this game now, because we're stuck on 3 land. But it is what it is. So I heard you like sleeves. So we double sleeve your double sleeves. So now they're sleeves on your sleeves. Exactly. Yo, dog, we heard you like sleeves. So we put sleeves on sleeves for your sleeves. Exactly. Gas station. Fried ramen gas station sushi. Got a oh, that's hilarious. Good old Futurama. That show rocks. Alright. We'll spend 2 hours finishing the match. Yeah. Or for the deck. Fire rules. How it works more than playing it. Loon, I believe it. Yeah, because you didn't want to spend 2 hours finishing the match. That's fair. Yeah. They're going to hit us with another Divine Purge and make me Frustration Scoop. Probably what's about to happen. Let's let back. Yo, dog, we heard you like memes, so we put a meme in your meme so you can meme while you meme. Exactly. Precisely. Meme. All right. All right, Marauding Blight-Priest, the full price, the exorbitantly priced one. But what can I say? I like triggers. Nice beaker, bro. Let's pretend that's what I was going for. Slap it back, thank you. All right. Discovering the formula. Naturally, they're discovering the formula. Another Divine Purge. My goodness. I hate this deck. Like, I've gone on the record, I've gone in public, I've gone on Twitter to point out how much I hate this deck. Because it doesn't do anything. It just stops me from doing everything. Like, we're chilling at 41 life there at 16. We're going to keep triggering them down. And, like, there's a good chance we win this game, but it just... It's going to take so long. All right, now the Alta Tef. What does the Tef's emblem do again? So few people actually get to this. Like, wow. Rules text. Here, no, I need to show you this, guys. Teferi, who sells the sunset. Emblem. Rules text. Dope. Thanks. I was curious what that did. I really wanted to read that. All right, we're gonna Meathook for 4 here, trying to kill Lear. It's not gonna work though. Let's play the game. Like not play the game. Exactly. That's what our opponent's doing here. Untap draw when you have one. Thank you, Luna. Yeah. Oh, so it's a Seedborn Muse effect. Got it. And a draw step. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pass to your turn, but I like to think of it as our turn. They're gonna divide by their Lear by 0, of course, because that's just what you do. Yep, mascot exhibition, sure, fine, whatever. I just found it funny that it's just rules text. I've never seen that before. To the weather boys, yeah, this is what it said. And they have the Hullbreaker Horror and Lear and mascot exhibition. Like, yeah, bounce my Meathook, I dare you. We're at 41 life, so this is gonna take them a minute, but they got it. Like, yeah, Divine Purge is brutal for this deck. Yeah, Operator, exactly. It's rough. Playing a Black-Red Vamp deck in Historic recently, it's been a lot of fun. Counter drawn on Vamp Socialite. Okay, nice, Carver. That sounds dope, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna scoop this because we don't stand a chance. I don't believe there's anything we can do here. Floppy, sorry I missed a message, my friend. Probably first person to see that emblem come up and try to read it rather than scoop. Yeah, Floppy, exactly. And you know, I'm trying to actually read it. I have 3 minutes, got to phase out for board wipes. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna discover the formula, bouncing my treasure probably. Or bouncing Jadar back to hand, sure. Yeah, they got it. It's going to take them a minute, but they got it. There's no way we're going to win that game. So rather than beat our head against that wall and hope for the best and try, I would rather save our time and move on to the next game. Yeah, Hollywood, they had Hullbreaker and Lear. They had Hullbreaker and Lear. What are you going to do? Those two win games. Yeah. Thank you so much for checking out the video. And if you enjoyed that one, please take a look at this playlist right here for more deck techs just like it.